Okay.
Yes, yes. And let me see. Hold on. Let me look at the academic record. That's how I remember people.
Oh.
Haha. Yes, Mr. McCarter. Now it all comes back to me.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What program are we exploring? Let me ask you this.
Program?
What do you need support with today?
Okay. Yeah. So basically, um, when I first got here,
Mm-hmm.
I was under Miss Stewart.
Okay.
Or
You were transferred? Okay.
yeah. So I transferred here, and I was taught. So when I first got here, she's the one that was like, "Oh yeah, you make sure you declare your major." So that's what I thought I did.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of the fall of last year,
Oh, last year. Okay.
of 2023. But then,
23. Oh,
yeah,
my. Okay.
yeah. But then I realized that that never happened. So then, when I spoke to her around this time last year,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about just my overall classes, and she was like, "Yeah, make sure you go over there and try to do that again." So then I thought I was fine, and then whenever I came back this past fall,
Mm-hmm.
I realized that my major was still technically undeclared,
Mm-hmm.
even though I still go to my engineer advisor all the time, as
Yeah.
if he's still like. So yeah, I thought that it was all fine until I think I had to vote for something, and then I got like co-os emails, and I was like, I'm
You be
confused.
getting my emails,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Right.
Oh,
Let,
so
let me ask you
yeah, I'm
this.
just trying to tighten everything up,
That'll
basically.
work. Okay. Do you have any copies of the emails or change your major forms that you've submitted to declare your major as engineering?
I could try to find that right
Okay.
now. Will that still be on Outlook? Because I know at the time that was on Gmail.
If it's in Gmail, then I need you to go to IT and they can tell you how to retrieve those emails. Okay.
Right.
Did you said you submitted it again last semester? Or no?
I thought I did. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought that I already did those steps. Because I'm already still in all the
I
engineering
know.
classes.
Let me tell you the full story, right? So, if you have, there have been a few students in your position, okay? So, if you have, not a lot, but a few, if you have documentation where, it's a completed change of major form and I see that it was signed by the last advisor or it's been signed by the registrar, or if you have a snapshot or something in the old system where your major showed up. Thank you so much. Where your major is showing as engineering, right? We can do the change of major form again, okay?
Okay.
We'll do it again, but we'll attach that documentation and then I'll sign off on it and it gets processed.
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking if you have any document saying, you've been admitted to, even if it's an email saying, hey, welcome to SIA, things like that.
Okay. I know I definitely have emails from like instructional, like, hey, this is what you do or stuff like that. But let me
Let's see
what should I
find.
type in?
What's your major supposed to be?
It's supposed to be mechanical engineering.
Okay, so look up anything mechanical engineering major.
Okay. And then I was in the middle of.
And now I remember because when I looked at your record, I saw how many science and higher level maths you had been in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's going on?
Well,
he's definitely engineering.
Yeah, and the transparent problem is I'm also like when I came into the school, I'm also like under like the band scholarship as well.
Okay.
But it's not really working great with engineering, like as far as like academically, just because we have practice all day. And when I came in, I also was taking like I kind of took less of my like prerequisites and stuff like that. I was kind of already taking like the harder stuff, you know what I'm saying? Which requires that time.
Yeah.
So because of that, it was just an odd mix, you know what I'm saying? Like going fresh into the school, fresh into Howard, being in the band, and then I spent that second semester trying to kind of making up for that, but then it kind of went the same way. And then this last fall, we ended up having a new instructor, and he kind of like upped the ante about everything. So, but the reason why I'm also in band is because since I'm a transfer, I need them as a scholarship as well.
Yeah.
And because we don't get scholarships. Apparently we do now, but that was never given to me. So.
Well, let me ask you this: have you been able to talk to your band director about this?
Yeah,
and everything?
exactly. Like
And-
we've been on back and forth with it recently, and that's kind of where we've that's kind of where there's kind of like some hope in the situation, because like I just kind of gave him more transparency of like, hey, I really like, what I'm saying, like I'm here, but I really
Yeah.
need to have the time to be successful. Like I
and
can't
be in
because
my classes, and I
Right.
think you're also working and everything like that too. So
right. So because of that, it's kind of making things a little bit I mean, like not impossible, but honestly, like really close to it. Like if I'm in band all day, like
let me ask
last
you this,
semester.
does it feel impossible at times?
Yeah, at times. Like, for example, I have a class, or last semester I had a 8. No, my earliest class was like, I forgot when it was, but like, we always have some teachers that act like this is their only class, and he was one of
That's
them.
every teacher.
And I was like, bruh, you know what I'm saying?
That's
And
every teacher.
my last
Welcome
class,
to college.
right? In my last class, got out at 4:50. My band practice starts at 5:30.
Okay.
So I had enough time to basically go to my room, change my clothes, and then go back out. And then we ended practice at 11:30, Monday through Friday. And then Friday we travel for the games.
Yeah.
So there wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't really too many.
Where do you guys practice?
We practice inside of KOFA, inside of Fine Arts.
Okay. Do you have access to that space outside of band practice time?
I mean,
Like what they give you. So what I'm saying is I know you guys have to practice together and everything like that. And I know you probably practice on your own and all of that as well. But is it possible for you to have maybe an alternate schedule for band practice? You see what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
And if that's not
Unfortunately,
possible, then that's
unfortunately, it's kind of not like.
okay.
We kind of have it set up to where it's like, we have a set practice for everybody.
Yeah.
That's where we all. It's not like, I don't know, like if this was like a sport, and it's like, hey, I just need you to do a certain drill or two, and it's like individual work. A lot of our stuff
It's
includes
together.
everybody. It's
Yeah.
like an ensemble, so that's what the problem is. But through conversation, that's where I'm trying to, I thought it was common sense because this is a high school. You know what I'm saying? This is a college,
Yeah.
not high school. But I realized it's not. So I really try to. In this past couple months, I've been trying to like advocate more for myself about my individual situation,
Yeah.
because, like, I don't want to say, like, some majors are difficult than others. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say
No,
that.
engineering is very
but-
difficult.
yeah.
Especially mechanical engineering. Oh my gosh, yes it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why I'm like,
Oh my god, yeah, look. He's also mechanical engineering.
transfer.
So you
oh, you're in
Everything you're saying, I'm going through that.
really? Yeah. Are you in you're in Mechie?
I'm in, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got paid right now. And I transferred in. I came in as undecided, been trying to like figure it out, so I'm like, I need to figure it out.
Oh yeah, you got Professor Bay for intro or
For
CAD?
CAD right now.
Okay, okay.
Same exact.
You probably know my friend, Jacob, Clayton.
Click.
He's got like a beard and like
Yeah, I know.
thick beard and yeah. I'm surprised he be in class, bro, because he don't be showing
Come on
up.
now,
No, it's true. It's true.
Dude.
No, because I'm on his head. I've been
yeah.
telling him, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be his accountability partner. I've been like,
Yes,
my
yes,
boy,
good.
show up. He be lying to me. He be like, oh, I went there. I'm like, no, you didn't. Like,
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, you gotta stay on top of everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. And that's the issue. Like I said, I'm here, and we don't necessarily have any academic awards because we didn't come here as an undergrad. So because of that, everything is like either an outside scholarship from like another corporation or just your own funds and loans. So that's something that like I'm trying to, you know. So that's why I said like with him, I thought it was common sense, but I really been trying to advocate for that and change that a little bit more. So that's why like I think there's gonna be some hope for next year because because I still do love it also. And also it's like I also like need it for it to be here, you know what I'm saying? Like I quite literally wouldn't even have housing if it wasn't for the band that one time. You know what I'm saying? They kind of helped me right with that.
Yeah.
So
I get it. So, but you know, definitely, and I get it, right? You're band and it's band at an HBCU, right? Which
Yeah.
is its own thing. And
Right.
Then it's Howard University, right?
right.
So, I get it, right? I went to Morgan, so I.
Oh, okay.
I understand.
Yeah. You really know. You really know.
So, what I would encourage you, definitely advocate for yourself, and you know, whatever downtime you have. Even at practice, say, hey, can I step out for a few moments?
But that's the thing. It's like for engineering, it's like I remember I was talking to one of the instructors. And he was like, yeah, you can ask our instructor for next year, like where we can have like a study hall for y'all, like 30 minutes before practice, y'all can study real fast. And in my head, I'm like, what is 30 minutes gonna do?
I get
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
I get
Like
it.
as engineer, that quite literally does nothing.
So where, if you were, so here's, let me ask you this: Howard, do you have your schedule written down?
No, because of how everything went, I'm in the process of like retaking some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on the
Talking about
success.
your daily schedule.
Oh, my daily schedule? Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yeah. And then
Where
also
are your
that
breaks in that schedule?
I mean they're
I'm not,
like
here's
throughout.
the thing. I'm not asking for knowledge of when you can do more work, right?
Uh-huh.
But do you have time to even eat at this point?
Yeah, like it's just like it'll be like in between my like 11, like my class ends at 11, and like I'll have like lunch from like 11 to 1 or something like that, and maybe study a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really like my nights. I know my nights are gonna be long, and my mornings are gonna be short.
So what about this physics? And I know it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
But how has this been working out for you? That 4:10 to 6 with band practice.
So we don't have practice as much during this time of the spring semester. So that's what's helped a lot. That's why I also, like I said, I was taking time to retake a lot of stuff that I need to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually what I was on my phone doing with right now, because there's a class that expired. Like we use this thing called Wiley Plus, and it had expired, but it wasn't supposed to. So I had to talk to like their administrative team to try to get that fixed. And now I gotta show proof or email that to my teacher and stuff like that. But
that happened to you. His whole world. It's fine.
Yeah,
So,
and wait. So I'm looking for,
you're looking for
change of
any,
major. My fault.
Yeah, any emails or forms saying, hey, your major has been updated. Anything that says that.
And if I don't have that, what does that mean for me?
Then I would want you to talk to your engineering advisor and try to see if they can support you with updating that major. Okay.
Okay, so what is that?
You would submit the change of major form again, but you will put your engineering advisor as the person.
Okay.
And I would send you, so yeah, you would be submitted. Oh, no, but no. Have you talked to records at all?
I don't know. No.
Okay, all right. So let's see if you can find it, okay?
Mm.
If you cannot find it, then you need to go see the registrar, okay? To see if they can find the change of major form, okay? If they cannot find change of major forms that have been submitted, then you have to submit it again, okay?
Okay.
I'm trying to eliminate.
I'm looking at majors. I'm not seeing nothing. I remember that's probably low-key one of the first emails I ever even had.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Howard. So you're taking Professor Bay right now?
Yeah. I just
Man.
finished it.
Oh, really? Man, congrats on finishing.
That was honestly, it wasn't that bad. It's just like
Nah, it's really. Yeah, and also him as a teacher, he's not terrible because the subject isn't that crazy, but I feel like his problem is like
Being monotone and not.
right, and then just like because your class is it completely online this go around for y'all?
First semester was completely online. This semester he did it in person for the computer aided design.
Your computer aid design class was in person.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
actually helped. Though.
and you said you saw my friend in class. There's no
I saw
way.
him like once.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way.
I
There's
just
no.
remember bro had a beard.
Yeah,
I know he was dark.
Right, because he was like distinct. You know, like not everybody has a fake
Yeah,
James
no.
Harden type of beard. See, that's what I thought. Talking about some.
Yeah, it was just like a few mandatory days with everybody because he did have a three. He missed like 3 classes. He failed.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was like you had to. it's
Like
only
have
so
an
many
excuse or
times.
something like that.
Yeah, only so many times you can text him and be like, I'm not
Yeah.
going to class.
So that's how it was for us, right? But there's one thing I learned about him, because I had him for intro to engineering as well when I first got here. He's the type where it's like common sense things for some reason. Like he's just like, it's like he's just like we'll forget. Like I don't know. Like I remember one time
I know what you're talking about.
I had something missing, and like like I was in CAD, and something happened to my like I didn't have the program for that computer, and so he gave me like this school computer to use, but when he gave it to me, the battery doesn't work, so he didn't tell me that. So like like usually I just plug stuff up anyway. So one time I actually decided to use it as a portable thing, and then the whole thing just kind of like shut off on me. I didn't know, so I emailed him within moments of it happening, like, hey, I was basically wrapping this up. The computer died,
I can't do nothing.
and I'm letting you know right now so we can do something about this. Then we proceed, and he's asking like questions that like I'm saying like all the details of what happened, like hey da da da, you know what I'm saying? I'm asking you this. There's a way that I can get this done. I'm gonna get this done my quick. Cause like he would reply and like literally like ask questions that were in the email given.
Oh no, yeah, he do that.
I'm
And
just-
in the Discord, and then
Right. And I'm just like, what? Like, bro, I literally just asked you this. And then he'll say stuff like, he'll be like, well, like I remember after all that, he was like, oh, well, yeah, like this is an issue. Like, why didn't you tell me sooner? I'm like, I told you when it happened.
That's,
I don't know what you mean by that. Like,
well, I don't mess with it. It's the discussion group.
for a participation?
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, there's one girl in my class who's in my group. Our group leader, then I told her to do not post every single thing. She didn't post it 100 times. Everybody else posted like 75 times. It's no reason I should be getting a 35 out of 40 when I'm above
Bro.
everybody else besides one.
And then if you argue that, common sense, like,
Oh,
it's
no,
clear.
I did it last semester. He was like, nope, you should read the
Oh, for intro engineering?
Yeah, for intro.
Bruh, for intro, okay, so he got me with intro, but I played him, but like, I knew what I had to do for CAD. Because in intro, I was in, like I said, it's my first semester in drumline and stuff like that, and we had to do that project, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I got a lot going on. I'm probably not gonna be able to communicate, like I'm not gonna be able to communicate with that with y'all. So I'm just gonna try my best to be on top of it. So I would do everything ahead of time and send it in like paragraphs. So I'll be like, oh yeah, like here you go. Like I'll be like the first one to like write the idea and stuff like that. Long message, everything needed. Continue the rest of my day, right? I get to the test or my final. This man proceeds to give me like 13 or something like that for my thing. I'm just like, I'm confused, like it, right? And then he pulled up the information. He's like, oh yeah, you know, see on Discord, I could tell how much you replied, and like this one girl, Marley, like she was like, she replied so much, like you know, compared to you. And I was like, yeah, but if you look at the content of the information, I'm giving answers to our project, and she's asking questions like, what's going on? Where are we meeting at? What? Confused? Like, I think she was dumb. I don't know if she even knew what she was getting into.
Come on, good people.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I know how to finesse the system.
So, oh yeah, because in the second semester when I was in CAD, bruh, when I tell you, I wouldn't type a paragraph at all. I would literally type sentences and insert. I'd be like, what insert are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to enter. Like I'm literally like, nah, y'all not doing this to me no more.
I'm the same. Like I hit that last semester. I got in though because we went on Discord. I mean, we went on like group me or whatever to talk and do a video chat. So I went on the video chat and I wasn't texting the thing because I'm like I'm leading the video chat. I'm saying every single thing in the video chat. This is what I did. This is what I did. This is what I need. He talking about something. Yeah, you should have said it all in the Discord. What?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
What? I just spent all this time doing that. You should have sent it. Okay. And I'm like, I got the actual group me messages so you can look at. It was the Discord. What?
Yeah, see stuff like that I just don't understand. Yeah, man. Good old mechanical engineering. And like I said, I imagine your time's being taken away for 6 hours every night because of the band. Like it was just like, man, like you're gonna take another professor. His name is Professor Mezak for Intro to Engineering Computations. You're probably gonna take that first semester next year. He is like so specific for how he does stuff, and he's super big on attendance. And he is not a negotiator at all. No, like at all. Even with other teachers. Like the majority of them had a statics class that bled into his class. Because he wanted to like change his time, and then he was like, why should I have to move my time because of your other teacher? And it's like, what do you mean? You move your time, but it's not affecting them. And literally, like, he was so strict about it. Like, he wasn't trying to budge. And it was a whole mess.
That's not how our teachers are, though. They're either not budging at all, or, like, they usually be real lenient. I don't know. Econ teachers.
I feel you. Okay, so I found he sent me the university transfer form, and he sent me the associate dean to speak to. I don't even know if he's still here.
So Dr. Barry sent you everything.
Yeah, and then he sent me Mr. Moses Garuba. He's still there? Moses Garuba.
Not sure.
And
Because Dr. Barry is the associate dean of SIA now.
really?
Mm-hmm.
So he's not even a person.
He's the associate dean for student affairs, but he's been signing off on the change of majors.
Oh, well then I could just talk to him. Moses.
No, Dr. Barry is approving them. So you would put who's your
No. I meant like I could just talk to Dr. Barry. That's what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is this man gone now? Moses.
So let me ask this.
Are you able to look him up? I'm just curious.
But
oh no, he's still here. I think. See? No, that doesn't mean that he's here.
still be here.
Okay, I was just curious.
I'm just saying the person who's going to approve your form is Dr. Barry. So when you submit the change of major, you need to put Dr. Barry. Who do you talk to in engineering now?
I talked to his associate, which is Professor Ash.
Mr.
Mr. Ash,
Professor
whatever.
Ash. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's professor or not. I just said that.
That's fine. So in that case, all right, so you have a few steps, okay? One, you need to go to the registrar, okay? To see if they can track down your form first, okay? If they cannot, then you need to resubmit.
And if I resubmit,
Then you'll put Dr. Barry's information as the advisor.
and I kind of was trying to wait till like this next grades coming, like, or does grades matter? Like they'll be like, okay, you're admitted anyway. Does that matter?
When you submit, you need to send him an email, let him know that you've been trying to submit your form for the past few years, like what you told me.
Okay, I think he knows that because he like dealt with me directly. But okay, and then if I'm going back to that form real fast. I thought you sent me the link to be able to make that. Thank you, please.
Sure, sure. Okay.
Or did you already send it to me?
Well, I can tell you how to find it. So find. Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think you might have.
Look up Howard University registrar.
Mm.
Okay. And then once you're there, to the left, there'll be a link that says forms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scroll down. Okay, scroll up a little bit more. Change your major.
This one?
Yep, foreign school. Okay.
And then I just filled out Bison, and then I
Yep,
put
and
as
you'll put
dean.
his-
I put Dr. Berry.
You'll put Dr. Berry's
Oh, bet.
information.
Okay, I'm in there.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And that's it. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Not a word.
You hounded me down. Sorry.
Continue to advocate for yourself, okay? And push for what you can push for. Okay?
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Thanks.